Hi guys, I would like to introduce about counseling. What is counseling? We'll see the definition of that. Counseling is face-to-face communication by which you help the person to make decision or solve a problem and act on them. Counseling is a helping process aimed at problem solving. Counseling done with individual, group or with couple. Counseling is specific to the need, issue, and circumstances of each individual client. Interactive, mutually respectful, and collaborative process. Goal directed, acceptable to social cultural context. Bring changes in attitude. Introduction. Counseling is a supportive and empathetic professional relationship that provides a framework for the exploration of emotions, behaviors, and thinking patterns and the facilitation of healthy changes. It's a confidential dialogue. Definition. Counseling is an interactive process between counselee who needs assistance and the counselor who is trained and educated to give assistance. Need of counseling. Counseling is needed to solve psychological problems of the counselee, for creating self sufficiency to the client, for better social functioning, for the client to make functional decisions, for the attitudinal and behavioral change of the counselee, for managing anger, stress, anxiety, depression, frustrations, etc. Basic principles: empathetic relationship, flexibility, reliability, individualization, confidentiality, non judgment attitude, privacy, emotional and physical safety, simplicity, development, trustworthiness. Goals. The main aim of counseling is to enable the client to solve their problems and the achievement of positive mental health. There are long term goals and short term goals. We'll see the short term goals. Establishment of rapport. Help the client focus on goal setting and problem resolution. Enable the development of coping and problem solving skills. Educate clients and their families in self management technique. Enable the client adjust with the environment. Change the client's behavioral features. Change the client's attitude. Derive client's maximum cooperation. Let's see the long term goals. Enable the counselee for better social functioning. Create self sufficiency. Induce qualities of self determination and self reliance. Improve clients' productivity. Preserve positive mental health. Approaches in doing counseling. Number 1. Directive or counselor. Centered or authoritarian style. Simple to do. Counselor give advice, make decision based on what she thinks in the best interest of client. Expects the client to follow her advices. Completely directed by counselor. Number 2. Non-directive counseling or client-centered. Counselor is passive, mainly listener. Client is active, expresses herself freely and tells the counselor what he or she wants. After careful reflection and clarification, makes her own decision. The main function of the counselor is to create an atmosphere in which the client can work out his problem. Non-authoritarian style. Neither counselor nor client controlled. Methods of counseling may change from client to client or even with the same client from time to time. It is highly flexible. Freedom of choice and expression is open to both the counselor and the counselee. Conclusion. Counseling is a process and not merely technique through which clients are helped to modify their behavior and cope with their status effectively. Counseling is not telling or directing, giving advice, a casual concern, a confession, praying. Counseling is a process where the client and counselor work together to come up with different ways to experience various situations. It's a therapeutic relationship. It's both professional and international.